Mr. Rhodes, I presume.
Ha. That was funny. You sounded all formal. Like Stanley greeting Livingston. Seriously. That was funny, mate.
What did you call me?
What do you mean? When?
Just now. I thought I heard you say mate in reference to me.
I did. That's how men greet each other in Australia.
That's how men greet each other in America, if they want to be punched in the nose.
Patience, Kris, patience. Explanation number 1327. Saying, "G'day mate" in Sydney, is like saying "yo dude" in Harlem. It's a manly greeting.
Oh. That was funny. That Harlem greeting. Your accent makes it amusing. It's yo dude.
You're treading on thin water, mate.
Thin ice.
Oh, yes, thin ice. American idioms are so difficult to remember. Thanks.
Don't mention it. Shall we start over?
Sure. You can call me Kris.
Okay. So we meet at last, Kris. It's nice to meet a DailyMile friend, even if it is just in holographic form in a computer-generated recreation of Eric's office.
G'day, mate.
I will not hit him.
Being in this office reminds me. Eric is visiting his grandma in Washington. That's where I'm living, you know. I rode with him after work last night. He barked. I had to slow to about 8 miles per hour to keep from dropping him. He's a little out of shape.
Yes. I talked to him this morning. He told me about your ride. He was, as is right, beating himself up about.
Good. He should feel bad about his fitness level. It is a shame. Such a big man. He should be as fast and strong as a horse.
But he is a girly man, because he is always riding indoors. It is hard to live in the same state as him.
Sad, isn't it? When we parted ways, I was able to crank up the speed. I did 25 miles per hour up the first hill, and across the bridge, then 18 miles per hour the entire way home. Got home, and hadn't broken a sweat the entire ride.
You did not sweat? A lack of sweat when climbing hills at 25 miles per hour is not natural. At least not for a man. For a pig perhaps, but not for a man.
Are you calling me a pig?
Are you a man? I cannot see your face because of that ridiculous face mask you wear on DailyMile.com. I do not know if you have a beard, so I cannot know if you are a man. Ross wears Swiss cheese on his head. You wear a mask. Both raise questions. This holographic image of you with the tiny soul patch could be a ruse to trick me.
But I showed my face on that year-end video. Didn't you see it? I posted it on DailyMile.
Static is all I saw when your face was supposedly shown. Gig.
What did you say?
I said, your pace was really good. Big guy.
Nice save.
Thanks. Now back to the sweat topic. I sweat because I'm a man. Even yesterday when it was only 10 degrees in Kansas, I came back drenched. If you do not sweat, I'm surprised you can even ride a bike during the summer.
Summers in Washington are not all that hot. It rains 5 days out of 7. The rain keeps things cool.
Aren't winters and summers pretty much the same out there? Rain, rain, go away, come again another day. But the rain does not listen. It just stays. I wouldn't be surprised if Heaven Almighty wasn't your next-door neighbor.
He is not.
That's good. All those animals would probably disturb your sleep.
Speaking of sleep, I barely slept last night. After my ride with Eric, I ended up going to dinner and listening to music until late.
Lack of sleep is another sign that you are not a man. You and Eric are always posting things online in the middle of the night. I wake up refreshed and find new things when I log on to DailyMile. I shake my head and ask myself, are there any manly men left in the world?
Just thinking about all these things makes me want to cry. I am so tired. My ride into work this morning was wet and rainy. It was entirely unpleasant.
You poor baby. Grow a beard and sleep more, and you will not have these unpleasant moments.
I'm feeling less than energetic right now. I think I will leave you.
I'm beginning to think your report on your ride with Eric wasn't entirely true. Perhaps it was you who was the slow one.
What are you saying?
I cannot say. This is a family film.
Of course. I understand. Maybe next time. Well, good day, mate.
Goodbye, pig.
What did you say?
I said, I like figs. Good day, mate.